Hello YouTube. Again, it's late because I had an opportunity to make a video because I was home alone for a while, but I was like, nah, I'll do it later. And now it's later, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of gotta do it because the whole point of doing VEDA is to vlog every day in April. Um, but what was I gonna say? Right, because lazy vlogs. Sometimes I'll forget what I'm gonna say, and then I'll be like, oh no, what am I gonna say? And then start rambling about not knowing what to say. Anyways. I'm a little bit out of breath still because just a few minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes, um, me and my dad were doing push-ups because we have this goal of doing 5,000 push-ups in 1 year. Obviously not all at once, but cumulatively 5,000 in 1 year, which started out like 13 a day, which is easy, but we didn't do it every day. So then the amount we needed to do every day went up. So instead we just started doing like 16 a day at first, and then at the next month like 20 a day, then 25. Now I think we should be at 30 or 35, but because we keep taking days off, it's hard for us to keep doing them. And I'm sure like 30 push-ups, that's not much for like real bodybuilder or people that work out. But since we're out of shape, that's kind of a lot. And one thing that always frustrates me is when I'm trying to do a push-up, like on the 30th one or something, like today, where like I'm down, trying to push, and my arms aren't moving at all. And no matter how much I want to push and try to move my arms, nothing happens. And I'm sure there's an actual reason for that. Either I'm doing them wrong, or that's just what happens when your arms get tired. And it's weird because I don't, like, my arms aren't sore. They're not burning. They're not weak, I guess. It's just when I'm in that push-up position, my muscles just tense and then I can't move them anymore. Which is really frustrating because I feel like I'm putting in all this effort and not seeing any results. Which, that's why it's frustrating. But leave a comment on what you think about that. Like if you actually are some kind of physical education knowledgeable person, and like what I said makes sense. It's just I don't know why it makes sense. Then leave a comment and explain and whatnot. I also noticed that it's kind of hard for me or it's hard for you to understand what I say. It's hard for me to understand what I say sometimes, partly because I talk kind of fast, partly because the audio, like I kind of talk quiet, and then the mic doesn't always pick it up very clear, I guess. I kind of mumble and all that stuff that makes it hard for you to understand what I'm saying. But I think I would rather talk kind of fast and then have it be a little bit harder to understand than me just talk all slow and stuttery, and not necessarily stuttery, but mumbly. And maybe after a long time watching and me talking, it'll be easier for you to understand, or easier for me to understand, because watching back I'm like, okay, wait, what did I say right there? I kind of want to keep being like, oh hey, leave a comment on if you think I'm understandable, but it's like if I keep saying like, oh, leave a comment on this, and oh, leave a comment on that, I feel like I'm just begging, or what's it called, fishing for compliments, but not compliments, I'm fishing for comments. I don't want to be one of those people that's always like, oh hey, like this, share it, subscribe, and favorite, and I don't care if you do all that. It'd be nice, but it only makes a difference if it's because you actually want to, not just because like, oh well, he told me to, I should do it. No, just do it if you want to. It means a lot more if you do it that way. But then obviously, I know that I'm just starting, so I'm not going to have a bunch of viewers right away. But seeing it day after day, like, oh, you have 2 views on your video because I think I watched it once or twice. It's kind of discouraging. Although obviously I'm just starting. There's no reason for anyone to look for my videos, and I'm not advertising it anywhere, so obviously I'm not going to get many viewers. But yeah, it's just the general crisis that everyone goes through when they start posting videos of, oh no, no one's watching it. So, well, why would they? But anyways, I posted I am posting a gameplay video of Dungeon Defenders. Finally actually recorded one with audio and whatnot. and it should be publishing right now, but it takes a long time. I asked my dad about if we could get like a faster internet or something, and he said that there is faster internet. He chose the cheapest one that was good, uh, that we could get, and it's like $30 a month. I think he said it was Time Warner cable. And I want to get a faster internet so that I can post videos faster. But he says like 60 or 90, even up to like 120 a month, which is more than I can afford, definitely, and obviously more than he's willing to afford, because he was even saying that we don't need faster internet. And I still don't want to be like, oh well, yeah, but I upload videos and it'd be nice to upload them faster. Well, then I'm gonna have to make money off my videos, but I don't want to advertise and make money off my videos, because then people, I would think, would be less likely to watch it if it's advertised. But I haven't really looked into it. Like if I could just do that little 1/3 page, like the annotation on the bottom, like that thing. Anyways, where you just click the X to close it. I don't even know how that works. Like when you get money from advertising, is it just if you have an ad then you get money, or is it you have to click on it, or any of that? I think YouTubers are supposed to not talk about the money they make from advertising and how that works, but I'm not really sure. Because I asked one person, and they said they weren't allowed to talk about it, or it might have just been how much they make that they weren't allowed to talk about, which I guess makes sense. Obviously, I'm not doing this just for the money, but the money would be nice. Obviously, if you have the option to do something for free and for money, and you want to do that thing, you're gonna want to do it for money, but be okay with doing it for free. So obviously I'm okay with doing this for free, but it'd be nice to get some money from it. But I'm not doing this just to get the money. Anyways, it's turning into a bit of a long vlog, because it's 7 minutes already. And since it's late, I'm just going to end it here. Anything else interesting to talk about? Hopefully I'll be able to post another Dungeon Defenders tomorrow, or later today, I guess, depending on when it is for you. And obviously, again, because I have like one viewer, maybe, for those of you in the future, you'll already know if I have Dungeon Defender videos. And even if it's like a year from now that you're watching it, and I'm still making videos, gaming videos, if there's any way I can make the videos better, don't be like, oh well, be funnier. It's like, well, it's not really something I could try to be funnier, but make sure it's actual constructive criticism, like, oh hey, use this software, or use this editing technique to make it better, I guess. Because right now I still have the taskbar on the video, because I can't do it full screen, because then the software I'm using doesn't recognize it, and it doesn't record the actual software. It just shows my desktop, but I have the game full screen. So I'll talk about that again another time. But with that, thanks for watching, and